What is packing with YouTube? Cage TV. Now let's get into this shit. Packers versus the Steelers. This will be man, it's been a while since Aaron Rodgers has played Ben Roethlisberger. Last time he played him, we won the Super Bowl. The other two times that Ben came to play the Packers, Aaron Rodgers wasn't available. Of course, I'm rolling with the Packers to win, even though we got some notable losses in the offense this week. You know, still no Elton Jenkins. MVS is on IR. They moving Equinemius St. Brown. They moving him up on the active roster. Congratulations to him. I'm happy to see that he's still a Packer. I follow him on Facebook. John Runyon getting the start at the left tackle position. You know, I think this offensive line was well built. I think the Packers did a great job with putting this offensive line together. So shout out to the GM for that. Shout out to Dan Patrick and Carson Palmer, who was on the Dan Patrick show, who had a chance to talk about Aaron Rodgers and how he feels that these young quarterbacks shouldn't watch film on Aaron Rodgers because they're seeing things that are being done on the field that they don't have the arm talent to do. So shout out to Carson Palmer for making that a huge keynote. Now let's get into this game. I believe the Packers are going to win after a huge win against the San Francisco 49ers. Keep waiting. Keep waiting. You know who I'm talking to. Keep waiting. I think that win has motivated this Packer team to play a high character, which is good. This is what we wanted to see. This is what we wanted to see. Now we see the potential of this team. Zadarius Smith. Now I think the Packers might not bring you back, man. Back surgery. Don't know when he's coming back. He might be able to come back. We'll see. We'll just keep checking on his health and think positive thoughts. Positive thoughts, because I would love to see Zadarius Smith playing with a defense that played like that last week against the San Francisco 49ers. I would love to see him in action. The Steelers' offensive line is not that great. You know, you can now start to see age catch up to Big Ben Roethlisberger. I mean, every week he gets knocked around. He's got some kind of injury he has to deal with just to make it through practice the following week just to get to the game. So I figure if this defensive line bring the pressure like they did against Jimmy G, we could cause some turnovers. You know, I think this defense could shine this weekend at home in Lambeau Field, you know, playing against, you know, the Steelers. Juju Smith-Schuster and I think his name Deontay Washington or something like that. I forget the other receiver, but they back this week. I think the secondary is more than capable of handling the receiving core. Najee Harris, I don't know how much of a headache he might be, but I think our linebackers can contain him. Now this is a different story with running backs opposed to what we dealt with last week. Last week, you know, the 49ers had a lot of injuries at that position. So, you know, this week these guys got a first-round draft pick. Wait, was it a first-round draft pick? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what draft pick it was, but he was a high draft pick. You know, some guy they had their eye on for a while. So he might be a handful. we might have to, keep our eye on him. Aaron Jones, he should be good to go. Who else we have banged up that should be good to go this week? Shit, I can't even think of anything right now of any other significant injuries. But I think we should be okay. I don't know how much time Equinemius St. Brown is going to bring, but I'm expecting Devontae Adams to have another huge game against the Shittsburg Steelers. I'm expecting Aaron Rodgers to come out and play, at a high, comfortable, consistent level that he's always been producing his whole career. Besides the minor hiccups in between all of the greatness that he has provided for the Green Bay Packers. But yeah, I expect him to come out there and be comfortable in the pocket to make some big plays. And this will allow, some other receivers a chance to step up. Maybe we might get a chance to see Randall Cobb shine in this game. He's still trying to figure out this offense. So I think, by this time he should somewhat grasp the concept of the scheme that Matt LaFleur is running. I expect Matt LaFleur to make better play calls. You know what I'm saying? He stressed that in a lot of his press conferences this week, how he need to, still call better plays in better down situations. So Aaron Jones, I'm expecting him to be a full go. He might have a huge load again this week, which he's more than capable of handling. So I expect him to be ready to rock and roll. And let's just take one game at a time. If for those that know and those that don't know, my Super Bowl picks this year is the Buccaneers against the Raiders. But I could be wrong. I could be totally wrong. Just to talk about the rest of the division. The Chicago Bears, man, I don't know. They just need to sit Justin Fields, man, and let Matt Nagy, try to figure this out with Andy Dalton. They might even have to bring in another. They might have to bring in another quarterback. I don't know what the Bears are going to do. Khalil Mack is banged up this week. The Lions. I'll tell you one thing. It was fun to see the crowd booed Sheila Ford Hamp. That was good to see. The fans are stating their case on how they see the job she's performing at a poor level. You know what I'm saying? So it was good to see the fans voice their opinions and let her know right to her face that you need to fix this damn team. The Vikings, I don't know why they keep bringing in a young offensive line every year for Kirk Cousins to deal with. When they blocking well, Kirk Cousins plays well. You still got to worry about Delvin Cook's health. I don't know shit. I don't know what the Lions. I mean, not the Lions, but the Vikings. As far as the Vikings, oh my God, this fucking division fucking sucks. The NFC North sucks. Jesus Christ. No competition. No competition whatsoever. The Packers should sweep this division. The Green Bay Packers should sweep this fucking division. The way things is looking in this division, Jesus. I don't know what the Bears gonna do this weekend. Who they playing? I forget who they playing. Oh, they playing against the damn Lions. That is going to be a low-scoring game. Holy shit. Well, I'll take that back. Jared Goff is at quarterback. Maybe he could make something happen. But geez Louise, man, talking about battling for the bottom of battling for going nowhere. Shout out to Josh's Sports Theory. The Bears. Oh shit, Grid, man, I don't know how you do it dealing with this team that you root for, the Lions, year after year, week in after week out. Whether they playing on a Monday night, a Sunday night, or a Thursday night, or a regular Sunday morning game, or a midday Sunday game. I don't know how. It's like, it's insane. It's insane. I don't get it. I mean, hey, you like who you like, man. You like who you like. You know, whether they just keep continually failing, not going nowhere, not being able to accomplish anything. I mean, but it's good to see that you got high hopes, you know what I'm saying, of thinking that in 7 to 8 years that this team will be at the top of the division. I doubt it. I highly doubt it. But hey, hope. We're allowed to have that. Whether we know it means nothing at all for the team we root for. So shout out to the cowardly Lions. Continue to be cowardly. Shout out to the Bears to continue to be the bums. And shout out to the Vikings to always be nothing. Be nothing. So with that being said, man, with the score, I think the Packers will probably put up another 30 points. I just think that this offensive line is going to be even more hungrier to have more hunger to go out there and block well in the run game and in the passing game. I think that this might be 30-something to 14. I'm gonna give some. The experts got this game being 35-17 again, just like when we beat the Lions. I think this might be 14 to 30-something. I got a feeling Ben Roethlisberger might get hurt this game. That's just me. I'm not wishing him to get hurt or hoping he gets hurt. I just think that with the way that he's playing, it's like a slow decline every week. It's like, damn, Ben, it's a slow decline every week. After I say around probably the 6th week, everybody gonna start saying, yeah, the problem is Big Ben Roethlisberger. They need to put in a new quarterback. Key notes around the league. This is something I'm gonna throw out there. Let me say something about the Seattle Shitthawks. I think if the 49ers beat the Seattle Shitthawks this week, I need to start doing game picks again. I've been bored. I think if the Seattle Shitthawks lose to the 49ers this week, I think Pete Carroll is going to be on the hot seat. And if he doesn't perform well with the team that they put together this year, I think Pete Carroll might either step down or the Seattle Seahawks might fire Pete Carroll, which will probably open up the door for him to go back to USC and coach college football. That's just me. That's just what I think. That's just the theory in my head. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I know any sources or anything like that. It's just what I see from my perspective about the Seattle Shitthawks, Pete Carroll and Russell Wilson. I don't think their relationship is really I don't think they really cool with each other. You know what I'm saying? It reminded me of the whole Dwight Howard and Stan Van Gundy situation when Stan Van Gundy was giving an interview talking about some comments Dwight Howard had made, and then Dwight Howard pop up in the damn interview. Hey, we still friends, right? We still friends, right, Stan? And then Russell Wilson does that shit when Pete Carroll is having his press conference. He just pops in, hey, guys, yeah, we're still cool, right? Yeah. That shit just looked weird to me. Funny, just weird to me. So with that being said, man, I think the Packers probably win this game 35, 38 points to maybe 14, 17, 20-something points. You know, I could see this game being a blowout and the defense giving up a garbage fucking touchdown. But yeah, this game, Shittsburg Steelers fans, y'all really need to be paying attention to Ben Roethlisberger. This is an opportunity to see if Ben Roethlisberger still has the gonads to compete against other high-level QBs in the league. You know what I'm saying? This should be an eye-opener to you guys to see if Big Ben can still move around and still be who he used to be. Remember Big Ben? It used to be hard to take Big Ben down. Now, as soon as he get touched, he falling on the ground and falling over, grabbing his arm, his chest, his leg, his hip. Yeah, Big Ben done got a little soft. So, I want to see this Packer pass rush get after him, knock his ass all over the field. Just get after Big Ben. This ain't the old Big Ben. We ain't gonna see no. When they talk about Big Ben making a spectacular play, they're gonna say vintage before they even announce it. Oh, vintage Big Ben Roethlisberger right here. We're not gonna get that this weekend. You know what I'm saying? This is a home game. This is the first time since the Super Bowl when Aaron Rodgers has played Ben Roethlisberger, so I know Aaron Rodgers is going to be geared up, you know what I'm saying, to walk down memory lane where he whooped his ass in the Super Bowl. So, and defense, we need the defense to get at Big Ben. If we do that, I think this game would be a piece of cake. But, you know, at the end of the day, football is unpredictable, so let's just try to get out of this game with W and healthy. With that being said, man, go Pack, go.